Boom, live. Alrighty. Okay, okay. Sweet. Tweet. Okay. Let's start this campaign. Pyre. Oh, click. I'll sit on that forever. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now, as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. Three shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. Downside, which is a vast purgatory, which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. A proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home to multitudes of ethnic groups. Mask something. See? Right on schedule. What'd I tell you? You told us we would find someone alive. Oh, it's a woman. Someday. I said we'll find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess. Don't be so glum. You know, I see you frowning underneath that mask. Looks like he's breathing. The mask wanderers presume you are male. Interact to change this. Presumes nothing about your gender. Okay. It seems he still is. Then stand aside. I shall send him to a better place. He's a he. Can you people just tell? Hang on. The markings on his rag. I think he's one of them. But look at him. He's beyond our help. And we are beyond his. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back in the wagon. Indeed, your day grows dim. You have your best. You have it at best an hour. Understood. I won't be long. The others leave. The man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did. None of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal nothings here. You're parched. He gives you drink. You ache. He binds your wounds. You hunger. And he gives you food. Little by little, it helps. There, turns out you're tougher than you look. My name's Hedwin. Now come on. One of the 3 masked wanderers who found you clinging to life in the downside. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon. Nothing like the stately vessels that parade Commonwealth criminals through the alabaster streets. Hedwin beckons you to enter the black wagon. Step inside. The weather-beaten wagon is much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back. And with a guest. She loosens the clasp on her mask. You may call me Jadrael. And as for myself, the small creature struggles with his mask. Jadrael soon assists him. Yow! That is to say, you may regard me by the name of Rusky Greentail. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the other. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can he do it? Hope so. Haven't asked him yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey chum, nice meeting you all, but can you tell me something? Do you know how to read or what? Well, I mean, I am reading. He's asking if you are a reader. One who derives meaning from text. Literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Those with knowledge of the old ways violate the law of the land. I'm going to remain silent because I don't know who these people are. You stare back at Rusky, say nothing in response. He stares back at you for several moments, then grows angry. Silent treatment, huh? Now, don't play dumb with us. With us there, understand? Dumb don't have those kind of markings. Those are something else. We know what you are. Reader, you owe us your life. We ask you something simple in exchange. Open those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the books in their possession. Have a look. They're cobwebs. I must click on the cobwebs. Well, the only book. You pick up on the old and heavy volumes bound in materials you do not recognize. Oof. Forward. You, dear reader, are the exile of the downside, such as we. The 8 who wrote this book of rights that tell you that possess it and have the capability to glean its words. It's statement enough to your potential. Thus we will reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom. A homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the bright of 8 as they align as shown. Arrive as the triumvirate, yeah. Clad in the remnants of the right, bearing this book, oblige the voice that tells you more. The book describes a complicated method which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as Headwind gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? Then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out.
Reader, dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet,
not nice.
by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
It worked! So it is true. Yeah, but what now? And where'd the reader go? He should be out there still. For now, we have to put our faith in him. He could abandon us. He won't. You look upon the 3 from beyond as Headwind calls out to you. Reader! We aim to free ourselves, but we will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're gonna come with us. But first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus your mental faculties on to do as Headwind asks.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh. Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, or they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The 3 must act as one. Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be
I'm pressing W. There's nothing.
Yes, the exile Headwind has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time. His or her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites, you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours. The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you. Cast your aura like a stone. Correctly done. Again. Just so. A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you.
Fuck you.
Grasp the orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura. Then the orb quenches the flame. Now I say jump.
W, okay, that's a leap.
Leap with all your strength. Not quite. Thus sails the orb into the waiting flame. Now snuff out the adversary's pyre whilst yours yet burns. Too bad for that one.
Ah.
Jodariel doused the adversary's flame.
Jodariel.
An opportunity.
Ah.
No sign of the Beyonders, I'm afraid.
Up.
Somebody get the orb.
Oh, that didn't work. Ah.
Glory!
Okay. Whoa.
The rite is complete. There, dear reader. Now you understand. Or do you? This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
The others are picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars, or what? Supposedly. Reader, come, let us regard the night. Jodariel leads you outside, where a clear night sky awaits. Now, show us before the Howlers catch our scent. Well, shall the rites commence? You gaze at the stars. Hmm. 200 leagues due east. The Ridge of Gold. Fossil remains of a serpent titan slain by Gold Golfin, yet looms over those living in its shadow. Great. We're supposed to be there exactly when exactly? Very soon, according to the stars, you should arrive. You should be able to arrive there in time, if you make haste. Then we best get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Jodriel turns towards you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time. What she means is, glad to have you aboard, chum. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom. The rights are the key. It's a lot to take in. Your fellow exiles await you in the wagon. Join them. Achievement. Excellent. Downside Prairie. You arrive in Downside Prairie where the road ahead is forked. There's a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I'm telling you, we ought to head to the North Pass. I got an associate holed up in Hollow Root. I gotta pay a visit to besides. Fi on your fo thumb. Best go ahead to Glooming Pool and avoid attention. And get stuck in the bog while we're at it? The dispute continues as Hedwig listens for a while. What if the reader settles for us? He marks the way. We get us there. The rites are meant to test our faith, and we shall learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing it. No second guessing him along the way. Can all live with that? Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure. If necessary. Then it sells. Point us the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. You may now choose a route towards your goal at certain junctures. See the north routes. There's a small exile encampment. Rookie knows somebody there. Rookie thinks you can find rare flora there. I'm gonna go with Hollow Root. As you pass through the squalid little area, you hear boisterous voices coming from what looks like a public house. Rookie stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paws. Oh, hey, chum. Just wrapped up a real important exchange there. Hang on to this for me, will ya? We'll have to drop it off if we head further north. Receive a plain parcel. Tell what's inside. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of Ridge of Gold. The others assist you with making preparations for nightfall, the commencement of the rite. Commence the rite. Reasonable life of a younger rookie with his mother and uncle. You know, perhaps the thrice cursed name of Solomor, the Emperor of Saur, first exile in my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found in Solomor a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he names us his scribes. He became the eighth, and it is my great honor to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights. Hey chum, appreciate you taking us through Hollow Root back there. About that, are you certain that parcel will fetch us an adequate price, the slug market? Surely we could have procured some rare fungus had we gone the other way. Much as I love the idea of procuring a rare fungus there, Jody, we said we wouldn't go around second guessing our good chum's decision, right? Jodreal says nothing in response, but soon changes the subject. Night falls soon. Come along, Greentail. We have much left to prepare. The two of them soon go about rummaging through the remnants and books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Oh. You observe the masks and robes, those old engravings and embroidery suggest a formal purpose. Some of the garments are massive, while others are small and might fit a child. Commence the rite. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in remnants of the rites. The preparations are set, however everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing there. What a bunch of idiots we are. We traveled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up.
The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gaul at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready.
Triumvirate.
Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
The stars align and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others clad in remnants, your adversaries for the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still. We have a visitor. The one whom she refers, 2 steps forward. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man in the robed in gold, who unfastens his mask. Surprised to see me, old Lendell, again? I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. Never have I come so close to freedom for you to dash any hopes. Now I and the accusers shall repay that affront. He shoves his mask back on and takes on a position with his comrades. It is time. For the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand.
Begin! Stand not in glory's path.
Ah.
Lendell banished. Behemoth. Be gone.
Oh shit. Ah. I tried to jump. Couldn't.
A banishment.
That didn't quite work. Damn.
Have left your clutches. Have
Yeah.
the accusers underestimated
I'm still
you?
just kind of used to the controls. Ah. Jump!
The flames of freedom.
No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers? Stand your ground. Let your auras boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
You have rattled them. They mean to draw us out. Then we shall just run more circles around them.
Have you any idea what that Lendell did to deserve his exile? Shall it be a daring display? Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks. Banished each in turn. The fire of resolve. Resplendent. Now go on just once more.
Oh! Can't jump when I'm...
Your demon is banished.
Oh, get away.
Simply abhorrent.
Yeah, this is bad. Oh, I missed!
It is done.
Okay.
You have prevailed.
Nightwings!
Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
Untouched Flames achievement.
Guron Salashe.
Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and next time we meet, you will rue the day!
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment. Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
We have withstood worse nights than this, though few is strange. Both of these are nice. I think I like that one though.
Bestows his favor.
After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still of night, you see a star burns brighter than the rest, beckon you onward. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real, and we are in. The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Till we are free. Till we are free. Here, here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lindell back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Hegwin turns to you. Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out. You and Hegwin walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions? Come, ask away. We need you in this for the long haul. How'd you get the wagon? You ask Hedwin how he and his companions managed to come in possession of this black wagon. What happened and what happened to its former owner. He maintains eye contact and smiles. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again and I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons towards the fading dark above. Seek out your destination. Be this one. Ooh. It's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon fits. If this old wagon's fit for it. Then he turns to the others. How's it going, rookie? M's fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody? No sign of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. Then let's get some rest. We're heading to the spring of Jomir. Jomir. At dawn, we're off. Psst, what? You observe the ladder leading to the locked enclosure above the cabin. The wagon's centrifuge must be up there. Its dry vents stare down at you with big, wet eyes. You find Rookie rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey chum, you know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on. You have to promise, tell me honestly. What do you say? What I mean is, he hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, you sense something serious is troubling him. He moves very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting conflicting reports about it. You say my mustache makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? Ah, his mustache. Should I tell him he's fine without it? I'm gonna say he might be better off without it, because the whole idea of a dog with a mustache. You suggest Rookie might be more presentable without the mustache. She stares up towards the ceiling for several moments and breathes a sigh. I'll be right back. He then scurries away. You hear him making quite a racket for a while. Just as you take care of something, just had to go take care of something real quick, chum. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go check the wheels again for mites. I think he looks better without it. He bounds off out of the wagon. Rookie gains +1 hope for the next right. I like the little... Being consoled by... What? Consoling Headwind about something. In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths towards enlightenment and the rights. Okay. Okay, so let's say he's a nomad. They ensured high-wing remnants never flew far from their nests. He's a demon. And he's a cur. Yeah, he looks like a someone who deals in contraband. Let's see, presence affects aura. Okay. Glory affects the damage dealt to the pyre. Quickness is speed, and hope is duration after banishment. Okay, cool. Okay. There's no other way to go. I love that. The climate here in Jomar Valley is hot and uncomfortable. Top of that, we have a stowaway. Home? We can go home? She must have latched to the undercarriage as you cross the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversation. But you need to say the word, Hedwin. Oh, you need to say but the word, Hedwin. Come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid. Managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jodriel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any one of us. But at present, we have no room for you. And adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Jodriel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Really? You're so kind. You're the most kind to someone you just met, like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. She clasps her hands and bursts into laughter and performs some sort of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans close to Hedwig. Hey, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? What, are we gonna take every mite-bitten drive imp we find now, too? Easy, Rookie. I think we'd want for us to bring this one along. Who, Sandalwood? I thought you said you'd asked to find someone fit every mask, every type of mask. Here, as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. Yes, that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling everyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, can I come in? It's very hot. I'm a little thirsty. And a little tired, too. Yes, you're welcome to come with us. One question, though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing. I think, but I don't know for sure. I just got back home and they called me lots of names. Like for the color of my hair. They made fun of you because you got gray hair? That's it. My name rhymes with gray. My name it's... Oh, they call me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suits her. C. May, K, Fei, Day, Zay, Shay, Ray, Lei, Che, Nay, Tay, Zay, Gay, Bay. I do not want to call her Bay. Call her Shay. I like Shay. You suggest the stowaway's girl's name is Shay. Why, that's it. My name is Shay. My name is Shay. From where I'm from, they call me Shay the Shoddy. But I guess maybe you don't say that part, because I really don't like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Shay along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her where she can rest. Shay joined the group. She is tired but excited. The Black Wagon arrives at somewhat peaceful stretch of Jormir Valley. Your companions wish to hole up for the night to give Shay and all of you a little rest. Huh? What? Shay seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated with everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, mister. You're the one who knew my name. You guessed it, right? You did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've been just eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age. Almost to the very day, but I'm older by 3 weeks. So I'm giving him a hard time. What? Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls my hair at times. I don't like it very much, but he is family. I am happy to be here with my family. I think she got a little heat strip. I thought I had lost them all again. I thought I had lost them all. But we have stopped now, haven't we? And I shall go outside to dance, in case the scribes are watching. Bye, mister. She smiles back at you and prances out the door. She's an odd one. Hey. Lifting heavy objects. I clean this place up all the time. Any more? Oh, there's a big one right there. Consider your options. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jadriel motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom take such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Anyway, something to be forged around here. Always something to be forged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps a sense of isolation at bay. At certain junctures, you may use your time for several vocations. Let's see. Teach your fellow exiles the old ways to raise their individual rank and the rites more quickly. Hone your skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses for your fellow exiles during the rites. Search the surrounding area for for valuables to add to your Black Wagon stash of goods. Study. You find a relatively quiet clearing to study the Book of Rites. With undivided attention through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Attribute bonuses to bestow on your fellow exiles who participate in the rites. Triumvirate. Forget what that word he said was now. Those readers is well attuned to the book has an inherent edge against its adversaries. Hope. See, hope is respawn. Quickness is speed, of course. Presence is how big the aura is. With presence, you attune yourself to strange mystic properties of the Book of Rites, embracing such as possible that which cannot be explained or truly known. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. Gain the reader's influence, tenacity. Continue. The path leading further splits off west. Once again, your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Shay seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. Shay believes those who travel the path shall be as strong as goal, the 8 scribes. Oh, so we get either a glory bonus or a speed bonus. Let's go with the speed bonus. Shay is behaving stranger than usual as you traverse the desolate sprawl of Fall Flat. Even the wild curs of the valley avoid the oppressive heat of this place. This was the path of Jomir Minimane. Or the path that Jomir Minimane ran across so many times. Can you not feel his presence? Him and all his friends here in the sand, in the air, all about? The 6th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Brave or Alpha Chief. An Alpha Chief that united the curs under a single banner that charted half the known world. First you pay little heed, but later you observe your fellow exiles seem more and more lightness in their step. Perhaps this was the previous day rest that did everyone good. Your companions gained +1 to quickness for the next rite. En route to the Spring of Jomir, you hear about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Rookie insists you take a look after you settle in. Let's take a look at the page that was revealed. Oops. Edwin has something on his mind. Edwin motions for you to join him. While his manner is easygoing as ever, you sense a contemplative mood. You were wondering about the wagon. It's a long story, but I'm going to keep it short. Thank you for that. You last long enough for the downside, you start to hear a lot of crazy things. One of the crazy things I heard one day is there's a group of exiles out there fighting one another for their freedom under the stars while wearing masks and dresses. Everyone I was with just laughed, but something about the story stuck with me, and I started doing some digging. Got in touch with Jody, who I knew. She got in touch with Rookie. You know who to ask, and it turned out I knew how to answer. We got in touch with our contact, Sandalwood. We talked only through messengers, never in person. I must have gained his trust. He told us to search for this in the sandal folds, gave us an exact location, and told me to bring my friends. And he said to get a reader. The wagon was almost completely buried when we found it. The minstrel was out cold in the corner, just as you saw him, just the way you saw him. The rest you know. Minstrel? What minstrel? So the wagon isn't ours, the robes aren't ours, and I don't know who the Nightwings are. One day we'll meet up with the informant and learn more. But now you know as much as any of us do. So that's how we got here, how we met you. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. See you later on. He nods and you head out, leaving you there in the black wagon. Wondering who the hell this minstrel is? Oh, this dude! There's a dude here! Oh my god! I had no idea. There is a dude there! You mentioned you observed the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. It seems inopportune to ask about him now. Yeah, because he's been here a while, and I never even noticed him. Ah, that's how you turn a page. Okay. The last emperor, in words of Gulthanium, the Master General. How many nations did I sour in the name of Salam Mor? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land and our domination grew. The Emperor Solomor paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affair. Our legion relished in autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions nor his people. He only cared for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. Slug Market. Hey guys, how's it going? Mr. Greentail, it's been a while and all that. Hey Ron, how's it going? Say, how come you set up shop all the way out here? Isn't it a little out of the way? Oh, well, let's just say, you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so... Ron keeps bothering Rookie symbols to you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, chum. I've got an informant says there's something here connected to this rights business. You can spot it. You should be able to pawn it off some of our should be able to pawn some of our stuff off and make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. So anyways, you guys got something for me or what? That plain parcel you got there. I could take it off your paws if you want. Grab the plain parcel from the Ron stash. Hey, you know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail. Though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now, are you gonna take something off my hands here or what? Banish an adversaries, the bearer has a chance to return immediately. That's a one-of-a-kind thinger you just got there, you know? You just got yourself a real good deal from me as well. So thanks. 'Bonus damage. Bearer moves faster than usual, 10%. I like that. But it costs 20 whatevers. Soul. Apparently, any one of us bozos can get a little edge out of this thing during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out. Each of your fellow exiles may have a talisman equipped. Who shall wield it? A 30% chance to see. It's Hope, right? Yeah. Who has the longest? She does. So she's gonna get it. Anyways, Dad over there, his feet, you know? We've been having some trouble with his feet. Getting real something or other from all that hoofing around. So you see, Ruki indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friend there too. I like him. Seems real nice, you know? Just from the sounds he's making, I think I picked the perfect voice for him. Commence the rite. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Shay approaching. You notice, too, she's wearing your companion's raiments. You can go home? Shay, I thought I'd make myself quite clear that you were not to touch those ropes. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jodriel. I thought maybe you were just being funny at the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happened in the sky. I think we're up.
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomir? Why, it must have been.
I think I was pronouncing that right.
Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries on the right's approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. I decided an intent young man. I hail you, I hail you, exiles of Nightwings. I am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son Almir. We need not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first we must offer you a token of good faith, to show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense of motives insincere and hands you a small talisman. You receive the Tailwind Crest. Ooh. Thank him and begin. That cur was very kind. And his son, he's so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct the rite. But we've got 4 now, besides the reader. That'll be his call. Someone has to stand aside this time. I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. That'll be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? Henceforth, you shall choose 3 exiles to conduct each rite.
Who shall conduct the rites?
I like... I want to raise... because she's so fucking slow. I want to bring her up. Yeah. As you will. And she's the lowest there, so there. Oh, me? Thank you for believing in me, because I think the scribes do too. Don't have to tell me twice, chum.
The choice is cast.
Hey, I'll have another chance. Think you did the right thing. Nightwings, I trust you are well prepared. These old eyes see that the rites shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son? I hope so, father. Here, now, let me show you.
Now begin. Banished.
Oh, that didn't work.
A favorable start.
Oh! Okay, that worked.
All of the Nightwings banished. Thrust straight into your flames.
Yeah, it did. Look forth, my son. The waters of Jomir Many brings blessing onto this eve. Perhaps our chance has come at last. We need more blessings to prevail against them, father. Please, keep fighting.
But shall it be enough to dull
Oh,
your way to the
damn.
skies?
I'm so focused on that,
Your adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your own. Thoroughly banished. Fear not the purifying flame. I wonder, shall the Nightwings press their luck? Yes. Unfortunate for Dolbert.
Oh, move!
With grace.
Okay, next one wins.
Now, end the ceremony.
See, I want to. Oh!
A weak
Ah.
attempt, and yet it hit the mark. Dolbert quenched the fires of his foe.
Damn it! Come on!
Oh, Dolbert's sun went poof. And
That did?
is done. The Nightwings prevail.
I like it.
Deserve their
And
freedom
Dolbert's
after
sun went
all.
poof.
Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
It seems we have prevailed. I think we did. I think we did. Feel bad about that Dalbert, though. Exiles of the Nightwing, the dawn is yours, and you may earn your freedom. But father, the night may have been ours. We failed, and I have failed you. Nonsense. We are the fate. We do not... We do what is ordained, and nothing less. Now let us go, my son, for I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience. It seems the exiled rookie opened up his eyes.
See that, chums? Old Rookie Greentail's got some bite in him yet. Can jump a second time while I burn. See, does more damage. That doesn't. I kind of like that though.
From the Alpha Chief himself. Until the stars align.
Hello? Excuse me? I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think? You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed. What is the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. I didn't know that. I don't think. No one said anything to me. Anything like that to me, but then all of this, it's very new to me, and so I thought maybe... Cannot be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. And you? How about you? This is a Nightwing trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I just... I have to go. Wait. Almir, wait. I think that was your name. What even is your name? Wait. Minstrel's gone. As you return to the wagon, overcoming the fates, you notice Jodariel tenses up and frowns. Where did he go? Ooh, wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel, he's gone. You see it is true. There is no trace of the lone minstrel, who's been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others in search for him outside. You have learned nothing of the lone minstrel, other than what little Hedwyn have told you of how they found him with a wagon. You sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. You gaze upon the stars once more! Ah! Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley. Towards the Cairn of Harub. Towards the Cairn of Harub, then? Haub? Haub. That's right, we have to risk it. What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him, on this night or another. They continue searching for some time, however, the minstrel is nowhere to be found. Shay's Scribecatcher. She's dancing around. Having overcame the fate sound rather soundly last night, you find Hedwyn off on his own. You sense he wants to talk to you about your decision to exclude him from the conducting rites. Well, I guess we'll have some tough choices to make before this is all over, my friend. Just been thinking about that. I'm glad that you let the others go instead of me during the rite. I mean that. And the more... all more since we succeeded. I don't know what's more intense, participating in the rite or just watching from the sidelines. Anyway, thank you for checking in. I'm off to make sure we're ready to move. He departs to check on things outside. You sense he has no misgivings about what transpired, and is even more concerned about the presence of the missing minstrel. She is a savage. Men and women ostrated for their deficiencies or differences, even prior to the sentencing. Also called the Moon-Touched. They proved overly resistant to the principles of lawful society. Continue your journey. There's still no sign of the lone minstrel, although Joel tracks potential signs of movement east. With same way you're heading, you consider where to search for him. Okay, well, Hedwyn thinks he went the opposite direction when we went last time. But Jody thinks we went this way, but he went this way. Jody was the one that said she saw signs of him going east, so I'm gonna trust her. As you make your way through the rocky paths of Fall Flat, all there is to show for it. For the missing minstrel is a deeper scowl on Jody's face. Last, I felt certain he would have taken the same route to Spring of Dromare. Alright, Jody. He could have gone anywhere. Likely there's nothing to be found either way. We should keep moving. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they speak little of it for now. Stop the wagon. What? How come? Because of her. They're coming! They're coming for us! We have to be ready. We have to! What does she mean? Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever's out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their source of concern. Keep having to clean this place up. Out for a walk. Chatting with Shay. Chatting with Rookie. Nearby. They're coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. What is she talking about? What's going on? Howlers. Lots of them. Then what are we going to do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Shay. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use the remnants and the books. Indeed. One of us can draw them out while the reader watches. It should be like one of our rights. Egwin turns to you. Seems we need your help on this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I will do it, mister. Please. You have to let me. The scribes, they will protect me. I know they will. Jody exchanges looks with Egwin. Each of them nods at you in signal of their approval. Shay intends to help fend off the Howlers. That howling sound. It means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. Ah! Go away! Ah! One got in. More, I think. There's many more. Here they come, here they come. Whoop. Oh no. It is over now at last. It is, I think it is. Oh, those poor wretched beasts. Just then Shay spots something creeping towards her. Ooh, what? Eee! The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble to check on Shay. You find her in one piece along with her with an unfamiliar little face. Screehy! Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? Screehy. You sense of depth of experience in this creature. At least judging by Drive Imp standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. Screeky. The Drive Imp seemed both excited and frustrated by something. You sense some pattern in the Imp's and Drive screeches. He seems welcoming of this. Drive Imp seems to have a history with your black wagon. You're beginning to understand him. The Drive Imp recognizes you as the new reader of the Night Wings. He is pleased to meet you. You can now understand this unusual Drive Imp. The Drive Imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what little you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along inside the wagon. Other Drive Imps stare at him with something of reverence. The Drive Imp joins you. He seems to know his way around. Welcome aboard. He's got something on his mind. You see, this little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Screeky. Your new companion seems very pleased. Be in the wagon. He indicates he is able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble for them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it shall be worth it. He seems to be saying he's happy to be back where he belongs. He urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brethren settled in the wagon's rafters. Sniffing for food, helping Shay with something, out for a run. Fixing some with Jody. Jody. What is that? Oh, that's where I'm going. Your new imp friend seems insistent that you take this path bearing east. Hegwin orders the wagon to halt somewhere in the stark badlands of Jomir Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although the hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. The imp rushes out towards whomever it is. Screehy. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever it is approaching. although in a most joyous way. Taizo, it is good to see you, and you found the others, even faster than expected. The imp called Taizo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns towards the rest of you. Hello. We have not met, but I know who you are, or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have. Hello indeed. You had us worried. Had us worried there when you wandered off, when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber. I did not aim to cause you concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? Aye, my client, Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. So, what now? You continue down the path. That is why I'm here. Then we meet my client and he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be alright? Edwin and the others exchange looks. Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name? I am sometimes called Tarnki. These names, why? It's a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. The lone minstrel returns to the Black Wagon with your fellow exiles. The lone minstrel has rejoined your group. Journey onward. The Cairn of Haub is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite shall soon commence. Is soon to commence. Reader, if you have a moment, once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon at your leisure. Oh, there's a slug market here, too. Oh, guys, fancy running into you on this side of the sand. So, what can I do for you? Ron, how'd you make it all the way ahead of us? All this way ahead of us? Come now, Mr. Greentail. Can't give up my business secrets, am I right? What I can do for you, though, seeing as you've been such a good customer and all, is provide you for a little sample of something you might like. Here, check it out. Seeing as you bought that Mooncrest thinger from me last time, why, I was just thinking you could use this, and I got a lot more if you want. Received a pinch of stardust, and it does seem useful. Raises the rank of certain talismans. Thanks for the sample, Ron. After banishing an adversary, the barrel right gives one what? Oh! Gains gold, or the soul. Soul. I do like getting a +7. One to banish people, though, is probably her more often. Although he's not bad either. Just to have somebody have one of everything. You guys take care, okay? Thanks for doing business. White loot. What do you wish to hear? The Rope Caller, the word of Golgothium. Golgothium. Master General. I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. It would be a living legend if only he could grasp it. Whispered in his ear that Kylemir Ropecaller, his elder and most trusted aide, would that I slew that man myself. Would that I slew the man myself. Okay. His was a simple yet brilliant ruse, to draw the Emperor further still from his responsibilities and towards his greed. Thus did the Emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go himself. The lone minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something in the Book of Rites, which means you may know something of my nature. On the contrary, you know not of what he means. He soon senses this. Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice it, I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall receive what you seek. The lone minstrel nods you a farewell and steps away. Scouting the area, looking around outside, deep in thought. Watching for adversaries. And nearby. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as Carn of Herb, anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. It is quiet for a time, and then, from out of nowhere charges a gangly cur. He stops shortly and gives you a mighty sneer. Psst. That's Barker Ashpaws. A real piece of work. Just don't make any eye contact. Oi, will you look at this lot? Even got one of our own. Consorting with the two-leggers? You're a disgrace, mate. You realize it? You realize? Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rights. Oh, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know whose back you're scratching to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there. But I'm going to make sure you regret it, because why not? Sounds good, sounds good. The cur Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow.
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of the accursed cairn of Ha'ub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs you stand against, and the night continues hooting and howling. Oh, come on, you lot. Let's boil some blood. Then Ruki pulls you aside. Look, chum. I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? You sense he means it. You put a lot of You take mental note to ask about his history with Barker whenever time permits. It's all right, Rookie. We can take care of them. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rights are not for me. But instead, I was referring to this little one. A creature wearing tiny remnants at the lone minstrel's side. Scree! Tizo seems to be volunteering to take on your adversaries, the dissonants. Absurd. The imp knows the rights. He knows a great deal. As long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Although you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do? The little imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rights as he awaits your guidance. Scry! Reader, influence Tizo may take some getting used to, but he is inviting you to try.
Another joins your ranks, and a mere imp. Although, no, it cannot be. Then we shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
Well done as ever, Tizo. Skrock! Tizo's happy to lend his support during the rites if you could use his help. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites to the names of the Nightwing?
Who shall conduct the rite?
He should. And I'm thinking Tizo. Let's see, should I take his or this one? Get money.
Tizo, it is done.
Our adversaries shall be quick. Be ready. Time's up, you swill. Come on, boys. Let's get them. Oh, oops. Ah.
Yes.
Ah! Ran out of...
A flame is stricken. Engulfed within the order.
Oh, ran out of stamina. Oh, you were in the area.
Sure, take it.
Ah! Oh, thank God he missed. Okay. Oh. Shut up. Oh, woof. Oh!
So close. By the scribes.
All right, you lot. That does it. No more fussing around. No around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now. That accent is not staying. The fuck?
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems rather fired up. Whatever shall you do?
Oh shit.
'Tis what the scribes ordain. Alas for Edwin.
Oh my goodness! Oh my god!
And it is done. The Nightwings prevail yet again. Meanwhile, their adversaries wallow in defeat. The rite is complete.
That ought to show them. Perhaps now we shall learn. Perhaps now they shall learn some humility. Well, well. I'll be a heaping ball of dung. But I just can't believe you shoddy lot showed us what for like that. That accent, I can't stay with it. I can't stay with what I do. My boys and I will have to take you just some tad. We'll have to take you just a tad more seriously next time. Till then, you sure tell that old Crecky Greentail yours truly, he remembers everything, you hear?
The rites do
Crookie.
tend to teach something of trust.
Think I'm beginning to understand something of all this, my friend? I like that. Oh, both are about stamina. $50% more, or he gets it back twice as fast. I like the twice as fast.
His stratagem. A flash of inspiration for next time. Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple imps.
Taizo feels solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities. While fluttering or zipping, Taizo moves much faster than usual.
Tis the influence of the imp scribe. Until the next rite.
Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwings, reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. One such as you. You may find the freedom that you seek. After thwarting the dissonance on the right, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal. Figure out how to best proceed. All right, rookie. Think so, chum. Just need a little time. Didn't count on Baka being caught up on all this. Changing his accent too. You don't owe him your conscience. Conscience. You'll sort things out with him, you always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of the night is waning. Reader, would you please join us outside, please? You find Jody and the lone minstrel gazing out the sky above the valley, which begins to grow pale. You look towards the heavens. You see a green. Then it is as I feared. We are to press further north beneath the valley of the flagging hand. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us wherever we go. Have you been to the flagging hands? You would not say such a thing. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of the flagging hands shall wear upon you. To be sure, I urge for you to take rests, to take what rest you can find, for you shall surely need your strength on the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agreed to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the dark downside. Psst. Tizo's nest. You can tell something is troubling Rookie, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, chum. Listen, I gotta level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget. Though believe me, I tried. Well, he's got me by the scruff. And I've been down here a while, as you can see by now. But Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. For me, I needed help, you understand? I had to get a certain standard. I had a certain standard to uphold. So I figured he'd be the one to ask. Then Ruki hesitates. Then his familiar grin returns. So what if I owe him though, right chum? Got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean rich. My little problem with Barker? Soon it's going to take care of itself. As soon as my people send the money through. So I'm telling you right here now, you don't even have to worry about it. I'm sure everything on that front is going to end up real tidy real soon. Something tells me that's not true. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Ruki owes a debt of some sorts. What is on the line exactly, you're unsure. Come dawn, you find Hegwin and Jordy assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, ma'am. I make no claim and the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Hegwin motions to you as they continue talking. Seems like we'll have some work to do once we arrive at the Flagging Hands. Let's get going. And as soon as you're ready, the sooner we get there, the sooner we can leave. Flagging Hands. Anything more in the book? Huh? No. I'm telling you this. If these all fill up, it's a long game. Consider how to proceed. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismay as Jordy indicate. Jody. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Milithi? All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Jody and Hegwin exchange looks. Then she turns to you. You'll see what he wants. Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, this word again, triumvirates are to confront during the rites shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal, to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth you may use the Beyonder Crystal. It is calling you. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the remnants of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you are not a total idiot. Well, thank you. She reaches for the clasp on her mask. So, the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be the lovely reader. Call me Sandra. We met briefly before. When you first beheld the book. When you were stuck inside of it, I was among the phantoms your companion banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damn voice. Now, I suggest you listen well to me. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedom happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the rights better than anyone. I can whip you into shape, but if you take advantage of my services, first, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while and yours. Second, my beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites, should you be so inclined. Or you could always come and chat, and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom, You have invoked Sandra from the Yonder Crystal. What do you wish to do? What's on your mind? Do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place? Not that I could see it if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe at herself. Certainly, I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders trapped in there as well. Trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we would all keep each other company. There's just one problem there, however. We are all sick of one another. She laughs again, perhaps not at her joke, but instead at her predicament. I do not extricate to some extent. I do not exaggerate to some extent. But there are certain truths to this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, since I have long since done with all the others here. So carry on for now. Those fools whom you travel learn something. Bring them forth to me, and I shall see it they learn some more. Scribe trial. Indeed, it looks though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. You shall brave one of Sandra's scribe trials. Oh, ineligible. Summon. Rookie's only one. Oh. No talisman. Yeah. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Rookie. What's that loudmouth cur? I suppose that he is ready, technically. Though I have a litany of reservations about him. Let us bring him forth. Soon, Rookie appears in the heat of the summons. The fuck? I heard a pop. Oh, I think I know what fell. Chum, why are you looking at me like that? Alright, what's the big deal, huh? Is this some kind of trick you're playing on me, chum? The apparition Sandra then appears and fastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, Kerr. You answer to me here. What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you intend to prevail in the rites. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrade, save for your lovely reader. I guess it's you and me then, huh, chum? Wherever we are. Ah! Oh, damn. Ah! This is not going well at all. I ran right into it. We shot each other. Hey, got one. Oh, damn. Up. Oh, what the fuck? Woof. Oh. Damn it, I get... Ha ha ha! One more and I win! Ah! Oh! Oh, come on, grab it. Oh, oh, run, damn it! Yes! That was how we do it. Right, chum? It is, and you acknowledge likewise that you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. Pass my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order to both of you, and to your lovely reader. Both to you and your lovely reader. Now, farewell. I get kind of worried there for a minute. This Sandra kind of gives me the shakes, if you know what I mean, chum. Hey, what's that you got? You receives Jomir's Fang. Cool. Well, I think he should be the one that holds it. He's the only one that can use it. Let's do a practice rite. You express your interest in the practice rites. It seems to be a way to practice conducting the rites without all the pressure of the real thing. Certainly, reader. That is why I'm here. See you in that blastic book in just a moment. My Beyonder shall be waiting. I think after this practice, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I'll definitely stream more of this weekend. This place. So, we're back. Look there, our host approaches. Sandra appears and looks upon your fellow exiles. Welcome to the practice rites. Great. Thanks. Great to be back. Love the decor, honest. Silence, Kerr. You are fortunate that your reader has summoned you again. You could use a little discipline. Now come forth and let us see how capable you are. Practice rites, no enlightenment is rewarded. You may train here with your fellow exiles as much as you wish, or press escape to return to the wagon at any time. Are you ready then, Nightwings? Grasp the orb and we shall train with you. Right away. I know, I get that. Oh, damn. Ah! Ah! Damn! Move! Damn. Oh, damn. Why is Rookie infinite banished? I missed. What is... Damn. Get in there. All right. Fudge me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn. Masadas! Or whatever's. Your vision returns as the effect of the Beyonder crystal dissipates. Time seemed to have stood still while you experienced a vision. Okay. I think that's gonna be it. I'm definitely gonna stream more of this. Absolutely. So. Yeah. Till next time.